Incoming message. It is on an Okar diplomatic frequency.
And it's for me. Huh. Let's hear it.
Good day, Adam Roslin. I am Helseth, a Proctor of the Clerical Caste. For your efforts protecting Emissary Sereth from Okar Prime, you have been honored with diplomatic passage into Okar space. At your convenience, please see me at the Shakut Way Station in Ka'it Dominion. I can provide the necessary clearances.
Hive, what's a Practor?
It is an administrative position. The closest colonial equivalent is customs agent.
So this is legitimate? I can explore the Okar systems beyond the DMZ?
If you wish to verify, perhaps you should proceed to the Ka'it Dominion system.
Initiating fail-safe protocol.
This component sent an encrypted command to station operations. All console output is being suppressed. I will attempt to reveal it.
Base destruction sequence entering final countdown.
The final countdown? How long has it been active?
What the hell are you guys playing around with up there?
Sounds kinda bad.
Base, why are your emergency beacons activated?
It's not a drill, Tareen. Hold your position. Don't dock right now.
Eduardo, what is this?
A security safeguard, installed by Dax and Maddox during their scheduled Viridium extraction mission.
Can you shut it down?
I am attempting to do so. For your safety, I recommend evacuation.
Self-destruct in 120 seconds.
There's nothing else for it. All crew abandon base.
My cargo drone can get us to Tareen's ship.
Good. To the hangar, everybody. Now!
That means you too, Eduardo.
I will remain here until I have exhausted every possibility for an override. I am the only one who can fix this. Now go.
Everybody move!
Where is Eduardo?
He's still in the control room.
I will not leave without him.
Kala, no!
Two of us or none.
Please bear with me. I believe I have found a way.
Base destruction deferred.
Deferred? What does that mean?
I have temporarily slowed the process. I believe I can stall the sequence from its scheduled function so long as I remain interfaced with the system.
We need a more permanent fix than that.
The sequence is hardwired with every infrastructural element of this asteroid. There is no way to defuse it. Only Dax or Maddox knew how to abort the command, and unfortunately, they are dead.
Damn it. Those guys really didn't want to take any chances. All crew are to remain clear until we figure this out.
There may be an easy solution to this. But it would require the memory of a dead man. As long as I remain interfaced, the countdown will be infinitesimally slow. Letting go, however, would speed it up again. There are 13 seconds left.
So what are you proposing?
Although the failsafe method was only known to Dax and Maddox, they have stored pertinent data on their dog tags.
Their dog tags?
Military identity tags, worn around the neck, offer personal memory storage.
Well, I can't speak for Maddox, but I am certain that I never saw one on Dax. Delia?
Neither have I, and I was the one who examined his corpse. Maybe we missed something.
Only one way to find out. I'll be right back.
I scanned for the chip inside the tag. It is clearly not on base.
It was worth a shot. Dax's final resting place. There's nothing here either.
Strange. Dax was not supposed to leave Rhodia 2. Where could he have taken it?
Well, he flew around with me for a while. Before that... Oh, scrap. Scrap indeed. When I met Dax, he was a hostage of Bloodstar, down at Fort Cetus. It's likely that they took it from him.
Bloodstar? That is the local outlaw gang, right?
Yeah, Dax and I caused them a lot of pain. Fort Cetus was one of their major strongholds. Haven't been back there since our escape. Hold tight, everyone. I'll try to make this quick.
Be careful, buddy. Bloodstar might have a few new tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah, but so do I. Never thought I'd be heading back one day.
All I remember is nearly passing out after our launch. Feels like another lifetime.
Yeah, you weren't a cyborg back then.
You're just jealous.
Hey, this is Adam Roslin speaking. You may remember me from the Minokawa's auction, among other things. I came to pick up some stuff from a friend, Dexter Bashar. Can we settle this civilly?
Roslin refused to act civilly at the auction, preventing the Bloodstar's ascension. This humiliation shall be repaid in full.
Jump suppressors, really? You know, none of this is necessary.
They cannot hear you. All communications have been blocked.
Great. You are leaving me no choice. Hive, can you get a reading on Dax's dog tags?
Bloodstar defenses obstruct active scans.
That can be changed. Is it just me, or did they buff this place up big time?
I cannot say. I have never been here myself. Were you not here before? I am astonished this base is still standing.
I was, but with a borrowed ship and barely any firepower. Dax made certain that we didn't linger long enough to regret it.
So you do sometimes allow others to interrupt your carnage. I will try not to take offense.
Last chance, guys. Hand over my friend's stuff, or say goodbye to your own.
Bloodstar is used to pain. The opportunity to annihilate its main aggressor is more important.
The clan seems to have gathered most of its already thinned out forces here to be safe and regroup.
Kinda ironic, if you think about it.
Bloodstar was hoping for an opportunity such as this.
The opportunity for what? You're a suicide cult now?
Rosalind's arrogance will be his downfall. Mansouri has seen many fools like him in her day. This cycle of violence will end with Rosalind. Bloodstar will rise again.
It's a never-ending story with you, isn't it?
itself has been stripped bare, but there are still jump suppressors active.
This is bad. was your makeshift trap. Want to talk now?
There is no need for conversation. The items requested have been ejected near the hangar.
Finally! That's all I've been asking.
Mansuri trusts this is sufficient.
I'm missing a dog tag here.
These are the belongings of Dexter Bashar. Nothing else was taken.
Hive, any news on the scans?
I cannot detect the transponder signal.
What a waste of time. Let's head back and think of something new.
We are being trailed.
Bloodstar?
I cannot say. The pursuer noticed my scanning attempts and dropped out of Supralight.
Show me where. We can't have anyone follow us to home base.
I marked the location in your HUD. This is where I last detected the pursuer from Fort Cetus.
There's someone right ahead. Let's check if it's them. Hey. Hey, you! Why are you following me?
Don't shoot. I have what you're looking for. I can give it to you, but you need to take me to Dax first.
You want to talk to Dax?
Long story.
Let's anchor at the traders and tell me what you know.
Hey, Justine. Didn't expect you two to know each other. Need some privacy?
That would be perfect, Marie. Thanks.
I'll be down in the hold if you need me.
So, I take it that Dax never told you about me, huh? Figures, I guess.
He certainly never mentioned being friendly with a Bloodstar operative.
I'm just an intermediary, selling their loot at Prescott. A long-term contractor. You, on the other hand, are that military clone that Dax ran off with. You two have been spoiling things for my client for quite a while now.
Technically, I'm not a military clone. I have my clone father's personality. He was a scientist. But you still haven't answered my question. What's the deal between you and Dax?
It's a long story. We used to run into each other at Union Bridge Station. Random at first, but after a while, well, you get the picture. At some point, Bloodstar got suspicious. They noticed I dropped off radar more often. Thought I might be selling them out. So they bugged my ship. When Dax told me about some kind of big haul he and his associates were preparing for, they stepped in and snatched him for interrogation. Look, I heard you tell Mansuri that you're looking for his dog tag. I can give it to you if you take me to him. He probably still thinks that I'm the one who sold him out.
I wish I could, but I can't. Dax is dead.
What?
He was killed when we were about to leave Ceto. I tried to save him, but his ship had caught fire. His body had taken too much damage.
Guess not everyone could be a clone who just gets himself a new one, huh?
That's not how it works.
Take the dog tag and just go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
We received the dog tag. I recommend returning to base to stop the countdown. Are you listening?
I am. Let's get this over with.
I can sense a shift in your mood, from hopeful to positively melancholic.
Back at the jump gate, do you think I could have saved Dax?
I calculate a chance of 14% that the outcome could have been averted.
I'm back.
You look broken, Clayco.
I'm fine. Eduardo, is this the thing you've been looking for?
The dog tag. Yes, perfect. So it was with these outlaws after all. I had never expected Dax to be this careless. He and Maddox were supposed to hide their tags somewhere safe and not drop them into enemy hands.
How does this dog tag work? Is it some kind of passkey?
Oh, no. It contains a chip with Dax's psychological data. The Colonial Fleet uploads each soldier's memories and combat experiences to Eterna. I diverted that data to their dog tags to keep the Comet plan secret. I must search for the precise information of how to cancel the self-destruct sequence. This may take some time.
Wait, so when you said this thing was a memory backup, you meant that literally?
It contains all of Dax's memories, yes. Up to the point of his last update.
Fascinating.
When you're finished, would you mind giving it back to me?
Oh, I already transferred a copy to my internal storage. You can have the original.
What's going on, Adam?
Nothing, I just need to check something.
Good old Dax. I miss him.
I must...
Was that a DNA scan just now?
I needed to know if it degraded.
The asteroid should protect it from cosmic radiation. So, you just sampled his DNA and snagged a chip containing his entire personality. I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I could give Dax a second chance.
We're not talking about some magical resurrection, but something else entirely.
It is a kind of resurrection. I mean, I've been through it enough.
I'm not trying to stop you. I barely knew him, but I want you to be absolutely certain that it is the right thing. If it helps, I can talk to the others, gather some opinions.
You think they'll disapprove?
I think they'll support you with whatever you choose to do.
I don't even know if it's possible, but there is a place where I can check.
Do what you have to do. Just don't rush it, okay?
tracking a Leviathan on Chenat. Snap on a pair of gloves and let's probe him.
If it isn't the honorable friend of the Okar, Adam Roslin.
Hey, Tarjak. What are you up to out here?
Actually, I am hoping for a good soul to help out a friend in need. Nothing all too difficult. Dock with me and I'll tell you what it's all about.
If this is about smuggling explosive beverages into Okar territory, I'm out.
Relax. Today I am acting purely out of the goodness of my heart. Adam, this is Ashok. He's looking for someone who can take him home to the Kayit Dominion. He pays well.
Hello. Tarjak tells me you're an excellent pilot. Back in the day, I used to be quite the daredevil myself, you know.
Honestly, I'm the last person you want to hire as a chauffeur. I constantly get into fights.
You're constantly winning fights.
Not to mention my many long detours.
All the better. I'm in no rush. I'll be sleeping in my hibernation pod. You won't even know I'm there.
I don't know.
Look, I have more impatient customers waiting for me. Here's his pod. It's good money. Think about it.
Hey, wait.
See you around, Adam.
Did he seriously just dump the poor guy in my face? He's just floating there.
Will you deliver the old man, after all?
Well, I can't leave him to rot, can I? Hey, welcome on board. It was Ashok, right?
Right. It is Okar for old man.
Your parents had a weird sense of humor.
Okar are raised by community, not by parents. No, humans gave me that name. These are the coordinates where you can drop me off. I'll hibernate until then, so there's no need to rush.
All right, I'll wake you when we get there. Have I been in Okar space before? Stars seem familiar somehow.
Your original served here during the war. Many of your previous iterations have passed through since. The last time a Roslin clone visited, he destroyed a Viridian energy generator and plunged a megacity into darkness.
He did what?
Welcome, Adam Roslin. Please dock at Shakut Way Station for registration.
Will do. Thank you. Maybe don't mention the generator thing again while we're here.
I am a paragon of discretion.
Our friend has come. Let our home be opened unto him, and the peace of the ancients be upon him.
Thank you. Was that a prayer?
A blessing of welcome. Emissary Sereth insisted we show you all courtesy. You are not the first human granted passage among our stars, though not all of our guests proved worthy of the privilege.
If the emissary thinks I deserve it, I won't disappoint him.
Hi, can you wake the old man? This is the area where he wants to get off.
No need. I'm not in hibernation yet. What happened to the detours you promised?
I thought I'd swap them for a generous tip. So, where do you want to get off?
Right over there, please. A warden. Be careful when it shoots its flares.
Where did this thing even come from?
It phase changed from rock into pure energy. It is a power unique to the ancients. In this form, it can also teleport, by the way.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
steady. It's weakened now, but it still packs a punch.
I thought you Okar worshipped the ancients.
Warnings aren't ancients. Just devices left by them. Powerful, but dumb.
Doesn't feel dumb to me.
Bravo.
What made you decide to live right next to an ancient structure?
This is not where I live. My vessel is parked inside that round piece of debris.
I take it you brought a spacesuit to switch over. Otherwise, I'd have no idea how to get you into your ship.
Yes, just open the hatch and I'm out. Here's your pay. It's all I have left. Where I go, I won't need it anymore.
Thanks. Take care of yourself out there, okay?
You worry too much. Besides, I won't go alone. It was a pleasure to see you fighting, Adam. Bon voyage, as you humans like to say.
Five. Are those combat ships?
Every single one of them, yes.
They were the size of an entire squadron. Good thing that they're on our side.
Are they, though? I detect a distress signal coming from nearby.
Never a dull moment, huh? Signal's coming from the tower. Who is stupid enough to go spelunking in an ancient ruin?
A valid question that I never stop asking myself.
Hello? His ship is caught in some kind of ancient web or trap.
The trap is simply a web of misdirected energy beams. Severing them should not prove difficult.
You're free.
A human? What are you doing here?
I caught your signal outside and came to help. Name's Adam.
wrong. You shouldn't be here.
And you should be more grateful. He saved you after all.
Didn't realize that there were two of you.
If it was up to him, there wouldn't. I only just arrived.
Master, look at these walls. They're so much grander than what they taught us.
If you had listened to what I had taught you, you'd know that this is a place of death. Let's return to the Hariok-Taj and not talk about this to anyone. Tampering with ancient technology never ends well.
Maybe our only way to fight those fanatics.
Forgive him. He still has a lot to learn, but he'll get there. In the name of Eshahar, thank you for your help. We will be fine from here on.
Sure. Take care.
It seems you have found new friends.
You think so? They didn't even give me their names.
La canasala! Incidenti togi nuhem.
Great. It's Okar Prime. About?
Their words roughly translate to kill the human, find the boy.
They were looking for the kid?
You may not have noticed, but two of the attackers left the vicinity already.
Where did he and the woman say they live again?
She mentioned a Hariok-Taj. Hariok are Okar clerics who study and interpret old Okar history. I found an entry in a local database mentioning a Hariok-Taj on the nearby planet of Kormot.
If they're being hunted by Prime, I have to warn them.